Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by today. Richard Passwater will be my guest. He makes for a good guest. Guy's real smart. And you're always welcome to call this show. You know that. Don't even hesitate. It's not even, you call anytime you want. We talk about any number of things on this show. If you listen regularly, you'll know that. Like for today, for example, there's a piece of, this is not the first time this theme has come up. It deals with aging and gender differences in aging. Going to talk about that. I think you'll find it rather interesting. Maybe some of you will be surprised, maybe some not so much, as you'll see. And then I'll even report on drinking hot drinks. Is there a health risk associated with that? Other than the lady who dropped the hot cup of coffee from McDonald's on her lap. I don't know if you guys remember that story. Either of you fellas remember that? The McDonald's hot coffee episode that was in the news years ago?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
A few years ago. Big lawsuit, wasn't it? It was a big lawsuit.
Yeah. I forget what it was. 160 degrees was the coffee. Well, beyond dropping it in your lap, there may be some other hazards associated with drinking hot drinks. I'll tell you about that. So you get the idea around here. I'm liable to talk about any number of different things. We like that. Health, wellness, and well-being. It's wide open. That's amazing. Love the topic. But before I get into that, I have a friend of mine, known him for years, since the 1980s, 80, 90, 2000, over 30 years. Even at one point in time, we were training partners. We trained together at the gym. Known him all this time. And so a few weeks back, I was talking with someone, and I asked how he was doing. I haven't seen him for a while. I haven't talked to him. He trains at a different gym now, or that a few weeks ago. And I asked one of my friends, I said, have you seen so-and-so? And how's he doing? And the person looked at me and said, oh, you don't know. And I said, know what? Oh, person said, he was diagnosed with brain cancer. I said, what? She said, yeah, he has brain cancer. And she said, in fact, today he's at ND Anderson. They had performed the surgery already, and he was getting radiation. So he had the surgery done at ND Anderson. It was brain surgery. So this was a few weeks back. He's been on my mind. I didn't call him because I know him very well. And I said, the last thing he needs is people calling him and pestering him and asking, are you okay? You okay? And I just, out of respect, I didn't call. I wanted to. I thought about it. I said, I'll let him be. And he's been on my mind. And he would drop in and out of my mind, over these past several weeks. I'm thinking about him. So yesterday, I was working and studying at home at my office, and it's time to go to the gym. I had to go to the gym. I was just, I had to get the hell out of there. I had enough. I said, I need to go do something different here. And he popped into my mind. I was getting ready, fixing my workout drink and this and that, getting ready. And I drove, and I was sitting at a traffic light, and he was on my mind, and he was just so present on my mind. And I thought, and this is the thought I had, I thought, gosh, I wonder if he still goes to the gym. I wonder if he's able to go to the gym and train, and will I ever see him again? Got to the gym, parked my car, walked up, opened the door, walked into the facility, and I sat down on a piece of equipment, started my routine, and I looked up, and there he was. And he didn't see me. He was several yards away. He was talking with another fella. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And I could tell that he had lost a lot of weight. And there he was. And I waited until I could see an opportunity to speak with him, and he broke off from this fellow he was talking to and started to walk away and was going up the stairs to go upstairs and go on a cardio machines, I guess. And I called his name out, and he saw me, and I walked over, and I just, he looked at me, I looked at him, and I hugged him, and I broke down. I came out of nowhere. I just broke down, and told him I was so upset to hear that he was sick. And we talked for about 15 minutes, and he showed me. He had a ball cap on. He showed me he showed me a photograph of the surgery after they literally open up your head, and it's pretty dramatic. It's a pretty large-sized tumor. They got about 95% of it, he told me. And we were talking, and of course he knows I do this show. And I said to him, I said, people always ask me, how you doing? I say, one day at a time. I said, because you just never know. And he said, exactly. You just never know what's going to happen. No matter how healthy you are, who you are, anything can happen to you at any time. And I said to him, I said, I was talking with a friend of mine about you, and I had mentioned that, and I was telling him the story that you had brain cancer, and I said, he was always under a lot of stress, so much stress. He had a stressful life for a lot of different reasons. And I said to my friend, I was telling him that, I said, I wonder if stress contributed to it. And he said, he says, it's funny you should say that, because that's what the surgeon told me. That the brain cancer that he had, and he said, by the way, the surgeon told him, we don't have many people that live with this brain cancer that you have. So we don't have much data on this particular type of tumor. And the surgeon told him that people under a lot of stress is correlated with that particular type of brain cancer, high stress, chronic stress. And that thought crossed my mind. And I thought about him, I thought about his life, and I told my friend, I said, he was always under so much stress. I said, I just wonder if it was a contributing risk factor, if it was a factor. So, turns out, I guess so. So my point in telling you the story is that, just the coincidence, I attribute it to coincidence. He was so much on my mind yesterday and sitting at a red light thinking, will I ever see him again at the gym? And then I go to the gym and there he is in front of me. I guess that's coincidence. But beyond that, It is one day at a time, isn't it? Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. And all we have is the moment and today. That's not to say you shouldn't have goals and an eye toward the future, but I think you understand what I'm trying to tell you. But I found myself in such a odd, here I am in a public place with him, and I just fell apart. It came out of nowhere. You know, I'm sure you've had that experience too. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition Coast to Coast. Love being here with you. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be right back. Tell you about aging and the gender difference between men and women. You might be a little surprised.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body, healthy inflammation response. An ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local Fine Health Food store.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, NeoCell, the true science of collagen, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace, now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks again for stopping by today. So, there's been this discussion for a long time about men and women and aging and who lives longer. And generally, if you took a random survey of people, everyday people, and ask them, they will probably guess right, and they'll say women. And guess what? They're right. Women do live longer than men. And the question becomes, why is that? Why is that? 95% of people who live to be 110 are women. I'll expand on that in a little bit. But coming out of the University of Alabama at Birmingham, there, Dr. Stephen Ostad. If you're watching the show, you can see a picture of him there, Dr. Ostad in his lab. And he talks about in the press release and in the study that women live longer than men. And he's absolutely right. That's axiomatic. That's a fact. And he said that this simple statement holds a tantalizing riddle that investigators have explored for many years, decades, and it's now it's now published, and it does appear that women have a survival advantage. And in this paper, in the review, that's what's featured. And in the review of sex differences in longevity across species, he doesn't just look at humans, he looks at other species as well. And the authors of the paper, one of whom is Dr. Ostad, say that understanding why this is could inform treatments to extend healthy lifespans. So they're trying to figure this riddle out. Dr. Ostad, it was published in a journal called Cell Metabolism, which I've come to learn is a pretty darn good journal. And Dr. Ostad, along with Dr. Kathleen Fisher, were involved in this paper. And Dr. Ostad said, humans are the only species, he said, in which one sex is known to have a ubiquitous survival advantage. Indeed, he said, the sex difference in longevity may be one of the most robust features of human biology, close quote. Now, there are other species of organisms, roundworms, from roundworms and fruit flies to a spectrum of mammals show lifespan differences that may favor one sex or gender in certain studies, but contradictory studies with different diets, mating patterns, or environmental conditions flip that advantage to the other sex. With humans, however, it appears to be all females all the time. With other species, you get these mixed results sometimes, but with humans, not so much. Women seem to always in these studies where they're looking at longevity and who lives longer, men or women, no matter how lousy the study, women still come out living longer, or how good the study or how lousy. And Dr. Ostad said, we don't know why women live longer. They're still trying to figure that riddle out. By the way, he's a distinguished professor and chair of the University of Alabama, Birmingham Department of Biology. Pretty smart guy. And he said it's amazing that it hasn't become a stronger focus of research in human biology, close quote. Now, there's a lot of evidence to show longer lifespan for women. There's what they call the Human Mortality Database, for example. Has a complete lifespan tables for men and women from 38 countries that go all the way back, are you ready, to 1751 for Sweden and 1816 for France. It's not as if they started collecting this data last year. And he said that given this high data quality, it's impressive that for all 38 countries in that database, for every year in the database, female life expectancy at birth exceeds male life expectancy, close quote. No ambiguity. There's piece of evidence number one. And then there's the lifelong advantage. Longer female survival expectancy is witnessed or noticed or observed across the lifespan at early life, from birth to 5 years old and at age 50. It is also seen at the end of life, where Gerontology Research Group, a particular outfit data, that's another data set, for the oldest of the old show that women make up 90% of supercentenarians. Those are people that live to 110 years of age or older. I'll repeat that fact. 90% of supercentenarians, these are people that live to 110 and older. 90% of those people are women. There are two other pieces of evidence to show, to support the claim, and it's almost axiomatic that women live longer than men. And then we'll share with you the CIA World Factbook table of life expectancy. And if you're watching the show, we'll run down that table. It's just astonishing. So much for men being the stronger sex. Really? I don't think so.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. So women do live longer. Unbelievable. You got to love this. 90% of people who are called supercentenarians that live to 110 and older, 90% of them are women. Oh, yeah. Then there's two other pieces of data or data sets or evidence, let me put it that way, that support this claim. The birth cohorts from the mid-1800s to the early 1900s for Iceland, that's another data set that they have. Now, Iceland is an interesting story. This small, and it's a genetically homogeneous country. That's what's interesting about it. But over the decades and hundreds of years, it was beset by catastrophic events: famine, flooding, volcanic eruptions, disease epidemics. It was just one event after another. What's interesting about that is that over all of those events, over time, life expectancy at birth fell to as low as 21 years of age. That's how bad it was in certain times in Iceland. People were only expected to live to the age of 21 during these catastrophes. And it rose to as high as 69 years in better times when they weren't beset with famine, pestilence, and disease and whatever. Yet, and Dr. Ostad says, yet, in every year, regardless of food availability or pestilence, women at the beginning of life and near its end survived better than men, close quote. Now, what do you make of that? How do you like those potatoes? Can you think about that for a second? You have a country. You talk about this is a living experiment. And they're genetically homogeneous, which makes it interesting unto itself. And then you have all of these horrible, horrific, catastrophic events that have happened over the hundreds of years in that country since the 1800s, over the decades: volcanic eruptions, disease epidemics, famine, pestilence, you name it. Through all of that, it got so bad, people only lived to age 21 was life expectancy. In the most dreadful of times, women survived better. That's biology, man. There's yet another piece of evidence to support it. Resistance to the most of the major causes of death, as they frame it. That's another factor. Of the top 15 causes of death in the United States in 2013, check this out. Women died at a lower age-adjusted rate of 13 of them, including all top 6 causes. For one cause, stroke, there was no sex bias, and for one other, Alzheimer's disease, women were more at risk. But otherwise, even when it comes to the chronic diseases, women do better. I find this biology, biology is amazing. It is what it is, okay? You can't cook it up in a lab. You can't fictionalize it. You can't romanticize it. It stands on its own. And when you just look at it on its own, it's so intriguing and compelling. Oh my God. That the business with Iceland. No matter how bad things got in that country, no matter what the disease epidemic was, the volcanic problems that they had, eruptions, famine, you name it, women survived better than men. Josh, if you have the CIA World Factbook page, what Josh is going to put up on the screen if you're watching is the CIA World Factbook page. I go to the CIA because I think that they're pretty thorough, and in an ironic way, I trust them.
And while we do this, Doc, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it up.
Yeah.
It's a little easier to scroll so everybody can see what's going on.
Yeah, just leave it up.
Okay.
You don't need to have the camera on me. And I'll include my guest in this conversation, Richard Passwater. So, Richard, your wife's going to live longer than you, the statistics would suggest.
She deserves to, Dr. Barker. She deserves to live longer than a character like me.
He's always got something really funny to say when you bring his wife up.
I told you. What do you make of what I'm reporting?
Biology is stranger than fiction, because fiction's limited by people's imagination, where biology has no limits sometimes, and it's fascinating to see new data come out.
Isn't it? I mean, that the story about Iceland isn't. I mean, you travel all over the world. You go to Denmark, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So I guess that's somewhere around there.
I've never been to Iceland, but I hear it's a great place to do epidemiological research for the exact reason you mentioned.
By the way, average life expectancy in Iceland right now is 80.79 years. At one time in their history, life expectancy was 21 years. That's how bad things got there. But women prevailed better than men during those periods, Richard.
I do tend to focus on with the difference in the sexes with age life expectancy. There was a study out of UCLA, and there were some researchers involved in it, also from USC there in Southern California, and they looked at the behavior modifications, and said that the conclusion of the study that was much of the age difference in or the difference in sex had they were trying to explain by difference in behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And that made a lot of sense to me. Women do tend to take care of themselves better than men and act a little bit more rationally when it comes to serious issues than men do. So I try to take that or look at that area as one area where men as a whole, we have a more opportunity to better our behavior and maybe make a positive impact and close the gap in difference in mortality.
Well, others have different hypotheses about why women live longer. One hypothesis is that women have better stem cells. So men listening to this, Richard has something he wants to talk about that probably you might want to consider given all that I've said so far. Pay attention. You'll see.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, BSN, finish first, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Richard Passwater, educator for Biominerals, is my guest today. Biominerals is a company officed in Ghent, Belgium. And Richard goes there from time to time, as well as other places literally around the world. I don't know. He got more frequent flyer miles than he has sense.
Well said, Dr. Garko.
You better hurry
I
up and
wish I
use.
could make a trade there.
You need. You'd be a genius. You'd make Einstein look like a dummy. Yeah, Ghent, Germany, Ghent, Belgium. When have you been there recently?
I was there maybe 2 months ago.
Put up that CIA World Factbook page, Josh, please. Let's see where Belgium is. Josh, see if you can find Belgium and life expectancy on that list. It's in there somewhere. You have to scroll down. We're talking. I got Richard a little off track, but he's capable of doing this. Turns out that Biominerals makes a wonderful product called BioSil. So for the men listening, if you want to age a little better, maybe you'll have a shot at trying to live longer than the woman in your life or women in your life. You might want to consider taking BioSil. Richard will explain. Where are they on the list?
They are number 29 at 80.88 years.
That's average life expectancy in Belgium. So you can tell your colleagues in Belgium.
But if we start living longer than our women, who's going to take care of us?
See, but that's why Steven's here. Right? He has a point, doesn't he?
Yeah, very solid point.
That's biology, because biology knows that men can't, I guess they can't take care of themselves, and that's why women do live longer. Good point, Stephen.
What's surprising is they don't die sooner.
What's that?
Studies are showing that the historic general gap in mortality is closing a little bit, and if it continues to close, we might have to reassess this.
I don't know.
Nobody left to take care of us.
I don't know. What, Josh?
What I was saying is that it's surprising that women don't die sooner, having to put up with all of our zaniness. You'd think that they would check out early.
You would think, no. So, average life expectancy in the United States is 78 years, and on the CIA World Factbook, Richard, we rank 49th in the world. Well, there's a little bit of room for improvement, wouldn't you say?
A little bit more than a little bit. The Belgians will be quite proud that they're 20 spots ahead of us on this very important criteria.
Puerto Rico's 43rd. The United States is 49th. If you had to guess, Richard, what country in the world has the highest life expectancy? The average life expectancy in this country is 89.78 years. Let's call it 90 years. What country do you think it is?
My gut feel is to go with an Asian country with perhaps Japan.
Monaco.
Oh, I would not have guessed that at all.
Followed by Macau, followed by San Marino, followed by Andorra, followed by Japan, who's now 5th. Now, I'm looking at my producer's list. What year is that?
This is the current one, 2015.
2015?
Yes, sir.
Okay, mine's a little older. What do you have there? Monaco's number 1, Japan is number 2. You were close, Richard. Singapore is number 3 on the current list, and Macau is number 4.
And also on this updated list, the United States was 43rd.
Surprises me. That's a little country across the bay from Hong Kong, and it sort of looks like Las Vegas, the Southeast Asian version of the Las Vegas. And it was when it was a Portugal colony, it was the most densely populated country in the world. And I once was in Hong Kong and rode the ferry over to Macau, and I had to do a little speech over there. And it is definitely the most crowded place I've ever been. It really surprises me that they're on the list.
Josh?
It's high stress living if I've ever seen it.
Well, Hong Kong was actually number 7.
Hong Kong is number 7 at 82.86 years. See, I tell the listener and the viewer, I said, Richard travels around the world. You've been to Macau. The only Macau I've ever seen is the monkey. That's it.
It's a they actually have a famous surf beach there, but it had rained right before I went, and there was a big pipe pouring nasty looking water into the surf beach area.
Oh,
so I didn't get to surf there at all.
Well,
But,
good thing.
It's one of the strangest places I've ever been.
Monaco in 2015 was number one, 89.52 years, almost 90 years. Japan, 84.7 years. Singapore, 84 years. Macau, 84 years. Iceland, 82 years. Hong Kong, 82 years. Wow. And on this list, on this 2015 list, the United States ranks 43rd at 79.68 years. This is the CIA World Fact Book. Now, there are other ones as well. You have World Health Organization has their list. Maybe, Josh, you can check the World Health Organization and see how their rankings made. There's a little bit of variance among these different organizations. I always go to the CIA's book. So do you think BioSil can help men age better?
I do, many different ways. One of the leading causes of death in men is cardiovascular disease, and BioSil can make a positive impact on the cardiovascular system of people. The body has over 60,000 miles of blood vessels in them, and they're 40% collagen and elastin. And the condition of that collagen and elastin plays a large role in somebody's overall health. Also, very interestingly, the aorta, as an example, the largest artery in the body, has, as people age from the time they reach their teenage years to the time they're in their 60s, their aorta loses about 85% of the silicon content it had when they were a teenager.
Wow.
And the amount of plaque in the arteries correlates quite well with the amount of silicon in it. The more silicon, the less plaque, or the healthier the arteries, the more silicon it has.
Good idea.
So
okay, we're closing out here. We'll come back. BioSil. We're going to talk about BioSil. The health benefits associated with it. What the research says is just as astonishing as all the data that women live longer than men.
As a statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. My guest is Richard Passwater, and he's an educator for biominerals. He literally travels all around the world. It's unbelievable, his record of travel and his experience. And I was talking about this study. It's a paper, a review paper, and they lay out the argument as to why women live longer than men. And they cite various pieces of evidence, different data sets to support that claim. One of the most compelling data sets that we have is the data set on Iceland, as I reported in the earlier part of the show today. And what's unique about Iceland is that the birth cohorts, they've been collecting data on birth cohorts from the mid-1800s to the early 1900s. And this is a small, as it's described, a small genetically homogeneous country, okay? So it makes for, this is a living experiment, so to speak. This country was beset by catastrophes of one sort or another. You know, famine, flooding, volcanic eruptions, disease epidemics, pestilence. It got so bad that at one point, average life expectancy in that country was 21 years of age. And then, better times, it got all the way up to 69. Currently, it is what, Josh? Iceland? You had mentioned it earlier. Their average life expectancy is somewhere around 82 years.
97 years.
Okay, that's according to the CIA World Factbook. So they've come a long way. But here's the point. During those periods of catastrophic of catastrophes, women survived better than men. Okay? There's no way to fudge that. There's no way to manipulate the data. It is what it is. It's biology. And another data set that we have is we have a data set on people who are called supercentenarians. These are people that live to 110 years of age or longer. Do you know that 90% of those centenarians are women? What is up with that? Why is it that women live longer than men? That's a riddle that has really intrigued researchers, biologists, and whomever for such a long time. They're trying to figure it out. All kinds of different hypotheses have been proposed. Everything from stem cells to I don't know what. Richard Passwater is my guest. As I said, educator for biominerals, the makers of BioSil. If you want to age better, I'm telling you, BioSil is one. He pointed out why men should be taking BioSil, women too, for cardiovascular health. Richard, welcome back. This is such a compelling theme. Oh, my pleasure. By the way, in my hand, I don't know if you can see them, But that's a little BioSil. I got 4 of them. I know that you don't like me to take four of them, Richard. You say only 2. But I'm a fan of 4. I take BioSil every day, by the way. Okay?
We appreciate your support and your confidence. Thank you.
My pleasure. Hold on while I take a drink to swallow. Yeah. It made a reputation as a beauty product because it's good for hair, skin, and nails, right?
Absolutely. About 80% of the people that purchase the product do so for beauty-related benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And are because it's the area of most interest. Much of our clinical research is into hair, skin, and nail benefits as well.
Yeah, it's human. That's human nature, Richard. People, they want to look good. They don't care if termites are eating away at them on the inside, just so they look good.
It's very true. Even when I go to bone-related conferences and joint-related events to speak, most of the questions are about hair, skin, and nail applications. But the skin and the bones and the joints and the blood vessels are all related to one another because they all have a collagen framework. And what you see happening in the skin is happening throughout the body. And if that's what it takes to get people to help nourish the human frame, I'm all for it.
You know, I find it, people will spend thousands of dollars on plastic surgery to look better, and internally they're a mess, right? Got plaque coming out of their ears, right? Blood pressure is through the roof. If they had an IQ as high as their blood pressure, they'd be a genius, right? But they go to the plastic surgeon. Hell, you're going to look good in that coffin, right?
Sure.
I mean, boy, doesn't Mary look wonderful? Yeah, she had a lot of work done. She should have taken care of her arteries as much as she did her face. Oh, my God. Human nature. You got to love it, right, Richard?
Yeah, I'm trying to change it, but I'm not doing such a good job.
Oh, I don't know about that. You've done a great job educating for that company. They should be happy to have you, man.
I always appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
My pleasure. I don't lie. I may fib a little. No, I don't. No. So, yeah, this is really something. I think BioSil is one of the best successful aging products on the market, in my opinion, given all that it does for the inside and the outside, dollar for dollar, pill for pill, gram for gram, microgram for milligram. It's the best, in my opinion. It's my opinion.
We certainly appreciate the kind words and the support there, and we try to continue to put research, sponsor research, and to prove you right. Collagen and elastin are really the connection between somebody's outer appearance and the condition of the inside of their body, because the collagen and elastin do form the framework of all these tissues. And for most of the show, we've been talking about how women are leading the aging game and have advantages in longevity. But when it comes to aging of the collagen-related tissues, men actually have an advantage in some ways. Not because men care for the tissue better, but because when a man's 21 years old, he generally has about 15% more collagen in the body than a woman does, given his weight and size. So it gives men generally about a 15-year advantage in aging on connective tissues such as bone health, as an example. Problems women have to worry about with osteopenia and osteoporosis in their mid-50s. Men are generally, in their late 60s or early 70s before they notice the same effects. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that men generally start with about 15% more collagen in their body when they're 21, when collagen production is at its highest.
I see.
Also, men generally lose collagen evenly throughout their life, about 1% per year, all through our adult lives, unless we do something reckless to facilitate faster collagen loss, like smoking cigarettes or allowing homocysteine or stress hormones or we eat too much sugar and create glycation problems. Unless we do something like that, it's about 1% per year all through our lives. Where women, collagen loss is a little bit different. Hormones such as estrogen keep collagen production high in women when they're younger. But then when women get in their mid-30s, and especially in their early 40s, it starts to dip a little bit. And then when a woman goes through menopause, the general woman loses about 30% of the collagen in her body in the first 5 years after menopause.
Wow.
A lot of it has to do with lack or reduction in collagen production.
I see.
And also after menopause, homocysteine levels often surge, which homocysteine destroys collagen. So the increased destruction of collagen and the less production usually equate to about a 30% loss.
We got to go.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes. Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone-nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. NeoCell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. NeoCell, the true science of collagen. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. A little breaking news. They found the flight voice recorder for that Egypt flight, but it's damaged. So reporting CNN. Takes a lot to damage those boxes. And then while I was on that CNN site, I saw the photograph of that little boy that was snatched by that alligator. He was so cute. Oh, what a tragedy. What a tragedy. My God. Welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing? You doing okay? Hello? Richard?
So sorry. I thought you were talking to the guest in general. My fault there. I apologize.
No, I'm talking to you. We've had...
I'm doing good, and I encourage everybody in Florida to stand strong. I know the state's been through a lot last week with the varying
been tough here.
Of, tragedy and terror down there, and the rest of the country is with you.
Yeah, Orlando, they've had their share. That little boy was so cute. He was such a darling little thing. Look at him. I'm looking at a photo. Oh, God, it's heartbreaking. You know, it puts things in perspective. You know, you think you're having a bad day, just shut up and do what you have to do. My God, when you hear those kinds of things, how bad, whatever you got going on, can't even imagine. Anyway, you must have, your job must be easy. It's not easy. It must be, it's only made easy. I know you have a tough job given all the travel that you do and all the teaching and talking and whatnot, lecturing, but you got a wonderful product. So, you don't have to flim flam. You don't have to mess with the data, the numbers. You can just report it straight up. It's such a great product. That's got to give you some level of pride and comfort. Yeah.
Absolutely. I wake up every day thankful that I can earn a living in a business that's my hobby. A biggest hobby is nutrition and having a product where it's easy to talk about, just factual science supporting it. There's over 20 years of research on it, over $14 million of research on the same product that's available or commercially available, and it covers a wide range of applications with all the collagen-based tissues, hairs, skin, nails, bones, joints, blood vessels, and usually there's something in there that people want to talk about. And prior to working with biominerals, I did a lot of work with antioxidants, such as CoQ10 and vitamin E and tocotrienols and carotenoids and alpha-lipoic acid. I'm fascinated with all these things, but if I wanted somebody to stop talking to me, I could tell them what I did, and people would lose interest very quickly. But with collagen-based tissues, people are generally fascinating and with it, want to learn about it, and give me a lot of opportunity to talk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a real joy and honor and privilege to be affiliated with.
Yeah. Natural Factors is a distributor of BioSil in the United States for biominerals, yes?
Yeah, they're our exclusive partner in health here in the United States, and sell BioSil. It's sold exclusively in specialty health food stores around the country. And they're a privately held company out of Canada. I believe they're the largest dietary supplement company in Canada.
They are.
And their U.S. headquarters is in Monroe, Washington. It's sort of in the Seattle area,
yep,
but a little bit more remote.
Yep.
They have over 1,000 acres of organic farmland, and they're vertically integrated. It's a great company to be affiliated with, and I really respect their dedication to education and science-based marketing. They have a wonderful team of health professionals they work with, such as Dr. Michael Murray and Dr. Marita Show, which are sort of their two flagship health educators, and it's a real joy to be part of their team.
Yeah, they're good people, good company. They do a darn good job. I have a lot of confidence in them. I take many of their supplement products, and of course, BioSil is every day. Take it every day. It's interesting how BioSil contributes to bone and joint health. Could you illuminate that a little bit? Describe and explain how that is.
Well, BioSil stimulates the production of collagen in the body, and bone. Bone is about 30% collagen, and the collagen gives bone what researchers like to say is bone toughness. But it's a sort of a matrix that's measured by the flexibility of it and its ability to absorb impact. The quality and the quantity of the collagen in the bone really impacts how much it bends before it breaks and how much energy you can put on it before it cracks. And modern bone researchers think that might provide as much as 80% of the total strength of the bone.
What happens, and biologically speaking, Richard, don't mean to interrupt you, but biologically speaking, what happens as we age with the collagen content of bone?
The collagen production generally maxes out when somebody's about 21 years old. And then there's a variety of factors in the body that destroy it as well. So generally, all throughout our adult life, we're making less each day, and we have more things in the body that destroy it. Things like homocysteine, things like stress hormones like cortisol, sugar through glycation reactions and those nasty advanced glycation end products, and free radicals can all destroy the collagen, homocysteine as well, especially in bone, and skin and joint tissue.
But in bone, then it would make the bones weaker? Is that what it would do generally?
Yes, it weakens bone by making it more brittle and less able to absorb impact. Also, the collagen in bone serves as a template for the deposition of calcium phosphate crystals. So the more bone collagen somebody has, the more potential for high bone mineral density they have.
We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Urban Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest today is, who is that mystery man? Richard Passwater. And he's an educator for biominerals. And I looped him into a conversation regarding a story that I was reporting on where these researchers from the University of Alabama at Birmingham put together a review paper in which they explored the question as to why do women live longer than men. And they provided some very compelling data to support the fact that women do live longer than men, and I talked about that pretty extensively. The data are compelling. There's no ambiguity about it. The question is why, but there is something puzzling here. I'll share this with you. Dr. Osted and Dr. Fisher said that one of the most puzzling aspects of human sex difference biology, something that has no known equivalent in other species, is that for all their robustness relative to men in terms of survival, women on average appear to be in poorer health than men through adult life. Close quote. That's so paradoxical because women live longer than men. But on the other side of that coin, if you will, the aging coin, women generally, on average, have poorer health than adult men over the lifespan. This higher prevalence of physical limitations in later life by women is seen only in Western societies now, but also for women in Bangladesh, China, Egypt, Guatemala, India, Indonesia, Jamaica, Malaysia, Mexico, the Philippines, Thailand, and Tunisia. Other parts of the world, it's different. It's only seen in Western societies and in the countries that I just pointed out. So that's an interesting question. What's going on in those countries that would cause women over the lifespan to have poorer health than men? But generally speaking, across countries, all countries, women live longer, but in poorer health. Richard, welcome back. Now that I've included that piece to this intriguing puzzle, what do you make of that?
It's certainly a thought-provoking question you ask, and I unfortunately don't have the answer. That's for sure. I'd be very interested in knowing the definition of poor health that they use to describe. It seems that perhaps women may have more like nagging issues that maybe they seek treatment.
Well, let me point out to you. You asked the right question. They say that one intriguing explanation for this mortality-morbidity paradox. Mortality, that they live longer, morbidity, that they have more of it than men, is a possible connection with health problems that appear in later life. For example, this is right in your wheelhouse now, Richard. Women are more prone to joint and bone problems, such as osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, and back pain than are men. Back and joint pain tends to be more severe in women, and this could mean chronic sleep deprivation and stress. Thus, they said, the sex differences in morbidity, in other words, illness, sickness, in women compared to men could be due to the connective tissue maladies in women. That's why I've been reporting on this. That's where I was headed with you. This is right where BioSil comes into play. It's about the connective tissues and the collagen.
Absolutely, and connective tissue in the women generally wears out sooner than in men, in a large part because they start with less, and then they have a significant drop in their early 40s and a big drop after menopause.
So if women would do things to improve their collagen production, they could not only would they live longer, but they may have even less morbidity than men if they did things all along the lifespan so that they both lived longer and had better quality of life. How about that?
I'll even one up that and say that if they take action early, improving the connective tissue inside the body will also improve the connective tissue outside the body. So they'll have a healthier and more supple and better looking skin, hair, and nails as well.
Yeah, they'll live longer, have less morbidity, and look better.
And look better doing it, absolutely.
So, yeah, I brought this up because I think this is something you could use in your teachings and your lectures.
I think I'm going to have to steal the idea here from you and consult you on how to best use it.
Well, you don't need to consult me. No, you don't need to consult me. But the point here is that one of these hypotheses about why women are although they live longer than men, but they're in poorer health, one of the hypotheses as to why they're in poorer health is because their connective tissue is in poorer health. And if they could do something about the connective tissue, like with the collagen, via the collagen matrix, that's a plus. So this is all interesting to me. This is where BioSil come into play. What's interesting about BioSil is that it's not collagen, is it?
No, it's better than collagen because it contains nutrients that directly activate enzymes that the body uses to make your own collagen. So it's a collagen generator rather than a collagen supplement. And the collagen's made from amino acids that one can obtain from the diet by eating quality proteins. But taking collagen itself doesn't directly activate those enzymes that the body needs to use to assemble the amino acids to make functional collagen, where BioSil does. And I think the best collagen-generating cocktail out there is the BioSil together with a quality vitamin C supplement. Vitamin C and orthosilicic acid are required by the body to activate the enzymes that actually assemble collagen in the body.
Mm-hmm. What do you make of these collagen products that are collagen product? They're collagen. Does the body assimilate that collagen and use it?
The body can't directly take that collagen and incorporate it into like a knee ligament. But those collagen supplements can be a source of amino acid building blocks for collagen. There's also a newer theory that perhaps some of the collagen peptides that have taken on an empty stomach can, in a roundabout way, single the body to try to make more collagen. I think that's theoretical at this point. It might be accurate. It might be something that's just observed in glassware or test tube in vitro studies. But in either case, to actually build collagen, you need to activate enzymes that...
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL. DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Energy, energy, and more energy. Everyone needs it. But did you know you can get the energy you need quick through the powers of wild forest extracts? Wild chaga and birch bark were a secret source of energy and power for Russian athletes years ago, making them unbeatable. Now you too can experience real energy and power like you've never dreamed possible. Wild chaga is the world's top source of SOD, superoxide dismutase, that critical enzyme that blocks the aging process and keeps your cells healthy. Wild birch extract is the world's top source of betulin, a natural sterol needed by every cell of the body. And healthy cells mean a healthy you, and a more powerful one too. Chaga birch bark is also good for your heart, healthy cholesterol, and even helps build healthy arteries. No wonder it's known as the king of all herbs. So take your Chaga Charge tea with wild birch bark every day and Chaga Max capsules from North American Herb and Spice and get that maximum energy you need. Also available in liquid as Chago Power Drops. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, BSN, finish first, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And here's the LTN Health question of the day. We do this every day around this time. Right answer, $25 gift card. We like doing that. We like winners. We'll make sure you win. Somehow I'll figure it out. So just call. I've been talking about this business about the gender or sex difference between men and women in terms of aging. The data are compelling. Women live longer than men. even if conditions in the environment are horrible, disease, famine, whatever, makes no difference. Women will survive better than men. We have one country where that's been studied quite thoroughly, Iceland. And as I reported, whatever the catastrophe was, famine, flooding, volcanic eruptions, disease, epidemics, pestilence, didn't make any difference in that country. Women always survived better than men. There are other data to show that women live longer as well. One data set we have is a data set called the data set on supercentenarians. Those are people who live to be 110 years of age and older. Women constitute a greater percentage of that group. Here's the question. What percent of supercentenarians are women? 30%? 60%? Or 90%? What percent of supercentenarians, people who live to be 110 years of age or older, are women? 30%, 60%, or 90%? 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK is a toll-free number. Richard Passwater is my guest today. We've been talking about this topic, and it served as a context in which we situated the product BioSil, because it also turns out, Richard, that not women, on the one hand, live longer than men, but they live longer in poorer health than men. One of the hypotheses that contributes to that is that women's connective tissue seems to go sideways or deteriorate more so in women than men, and that leads to poor health generally. That's one hypothesis. Turns out BioSil could serve a great purpose there because it helps rejuvenate and synthesize connective tissue, no?
Absolutely. It can help build back the tissue by stimulating collagen and elastin production, and it can also help protect the tissue by neutralizing stress hormones like cortisol, and especially help neutralize the homocysteine, which destroys connective tissue throughout the body.
Do you think BioSil could play some role in reduction of plaque?
In cardiovascular disease, I was first exposed to silicon as its importance in health was for artery care of arteries by helping the body repair the damaged collagen and elastin in the blood vessels. And I'm a big believer that if the body can properly prepare the vessels with by making more collagen, it will prevent the buildup of plaque. And there's some epidemiological work that really associates plaque-free vessels with having high silicon content in them. And as the vessels build plaque, the silicon content, they usually have much less silicon content in them. So I believe it can be very effective for that, yes.
Let's go to Oldsmar, Florida. Kurt, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. So,
hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So what percent of women make up this group of supercentenarians? That would be people who live to be 110 years of age and older. What percent of that group is made up of women? 30%?
30%? 30%?
No, it's not the answer today. Usually you get it right, Kurt, but not today. But thanks for calling, and thanks for playing the LTN health question of the day. Appreciate that.
Maybe it's 90%.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll ask Bob where is Bob? Sellersville. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Dr. Darko.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing very well for almost 77 years of age.
I know women have an advantage in living longer, but they seem to have a disadvantage in having poorer health, even though they live longer. And one hypothesis, Bob, is that their connective tissue seems not to be in good a condition as they age. So that's why BioSil plays a good role. But what percent of women are supercentenarians that lived 110 or older? What percent?
90%.
90%. That's amazing. In other words, very few men get to 110 and beyond. It's mostly women.
Yes.
My producer, Stephen, made a good point. He said, well, what would happen if we started to live longer? Who would take care of us?
Technology.
Technology. Yeah. My wife is my technology, these guys are saying. That's my, yeah. Well, I'm not married, so I'm my own technology. Yeah, it's pretty funny. That was a good point that he made. So, yeah, be careful what you wish for. You're going to live longer, but who's going to take care of you? I love doing this show. Well, thanks for listening, and thanks for calling today. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, our pleasure. And Richard, thank you. You always make it fun for me to do my job, and you make it interesting for the listener and the viewer of the show. You bring a lot to the table, and we appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity and always for making it a fun experience for me. Thank you very much.
Well, keep in mind what I reported on today. You might want to take a look at this study by Dr. What was his name? Just blank. Osted.
Yeah.
Stephen. Yeah, Stephen Osted, and his colleague was Kathleen Fisher. It's published in Cell Metabolism June 14th.
I'm going to purchase it here immediately after the show.
It might be worth your time. Might be worth your time because they make an argument in there, I think, about connective tissue being responsible as to why women don't have as good a health. They're in poorer health than men over the lifespan, but they live longer. That's interesting.
Please take a look at our www.biosolusa.com website for an upcoming blog on this topic.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Richard. BioSil. Why? Take it. Why? You know why. Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.